Alright, welcome everybody. We are going to be having a double game tonight. We are going to be playing our 5th game in NACE, and we are going to be playing our 6th game in NACE. Hopefully coming out 6-0 out of all of this right now. We are going to be playing Central Missouri. They are currently 4-2 in NACE here. Aquinas currently 4-0. You know, one of them, they're going to stay at the 4 wins. One of them, they're going to head up to 5 wins after this. Alright, with that all being said, it's already about 20 seconds into the game here, and we don't have a goal from Aquinas yet. That's usually a little uncharacteristic of them. Usually an early scoring team here. So we're going to have Young Susan, I love that name, playing it out to the mid, but it's just going to be absolutely boomed away. Kind of fast at Donkers. He's challenging in the corner. Young Susan again. He's going to be racing up against Stocks there, but Stocks on the whiff. Now playing it out to the side. He's going to be looking to follow it up, maybe take a shot. Look for a double tap, actually. And it's going to be in!
Oh my gosh. Stocks with a soft double tap knocks it in.
Just solo plays all day here. I didn't know if he would want to pass it right. I mean, he just did not have Cade or Gold Zone coming up with him at all. He saw 2 defenders in net. He knew he had to do it all on his own there.
Young Susan kicks it off, but Goldzone's going to send it fast now. Kind of fast.
Donkers.
Sends it up now, Young Susan. And back over. Stocks is there. Goes up the wall. Take it himself. Ball back down now, Goldzone. Push towards the side. Going after it himself with a boomer. Nobody's back. And Goldzone knocks it in.
Yeah, just taking. I don't know if the turn here from Gold Zone. I wish I could be in this game so I could take a look to kind of see where everybody else on Central Missouri was. I mean, they should have known that Aquinas was going to keep pressuring the ball. They were going to keep playing it upfield. But honestly, sometimes we'll say like no one was back, and it was just no one was there to save it. But honestly, right there, no one was back.
Now Stocks will carry it. Get over one defender.
Looking for
he misses though.
Play. Yeah, definitely wanted the. You didn't want the shot there. Definitely looking for the demo as per the meta now.
Goldzone just knocks it to the ground. Now Cade's going to race after it. Take a challenge with Robeast. He wins it. That's going to fly up back towards mid. Young Susan going up for it. Whiffs, but Donkers is there.
Donkers, he's going to get challenged. Goldzone could have got a little bit of a better dunk there, and could have turned a little bit quicker. Maybe beat Young Susan to that shot. It's going to be Cade playing it out to the left. Stocks had the better touch there for sure. But no worries. 2 goals up in 2 minutes. He was going to look for the ground pinch. Cade taking it away.
Cade passes it towards mid. Shot from Gold Zone, but Donkers is there to make the stop. Back out towards mid. Now Stocks goes after it. Doesn't have any boost. Can't do anything with this. So Robeast gets it out. Okay. Cade accidentally bumps his teammate, or Stocks does, I should say. Goes back now. Gold Zone with a good stop. Gets demoed though. Now Stocks takes it. Donkers will be there. Pass mid. Cade. Pretty good clear.
From the look at the flip there from Cade, I'm assuming he really doesn't have much boost here. He's going to need that corner. Stocks had just picked up 100. Gold Zone was upfield, hopefully picked up 100. Because before that, they had spent a good 15, maybe 20 seconds on defense, no boost. Thankfully, having no goals creep into their net. No ghouls here. No spooky gameplay. It's going to be all swift and professional. I cannot talk. Oh, my.
I'll take over. Now Young Susan flicks it up, but Goldzone there for an easy save. Stocks off the corner, but Robeast is there. Back towards mid. Shot from Donkers. Just a little bit wide. Now Cade will take it. Get it over Robeast. Now he's just Young Susan to beat. No one can talk over here, but Cade will flick it for the goal.
Cade, just a 1v1 menace here. Could have even faked Young Susan. I mean, he just had him completely beat. Didn't even need the flick. Young Susan pre-jumped that. He could have just been completely disrespectful, let the ball roll off the hood of his car, and just watched Young Susan fly.
Goldzone with a good touch off the wall. Donkers is going to clear it out. Cade will keep it though. Now Donkers again. Over towards Susan. Cade, demo on Susan. Now Goldzone off the corner. Stocks gets beat by Robeast. Now Robeast can't get by Goldzone. He stops it. It's just rolling up the wall now. Young Susan will kick it out. Stocks back off the wall.
Robeast definitely should have looked for the boost steal here, because now, as you can see, Goldzone's got all the time and all the boost to go all the way up, Try to pinch it off the back wall, send it midfield for a pass, but unable to do so. Roby's getting there just in time, backflipping for that save.
Now Stocks will take it off the corner. Gonna go up for it, pass out mid, nobody was there. Donkers with a good booming clear out. 1 minute left. Minus up by 3.
On that play there, he didn't really have anyone threatening from Missouri coming up. No need to be pre-jumping that. Could have been a little bit more patient. That would have easily been the 4th goal for Aquinas right there.
Cade going for it. He's going to tap it off the wall. Pass to himself. Ooh. Young Susan flies in, though, and knocks it out of the way. Stocks pass it out towards mid for Gold Zone. A little soft double tap. Gold Zone is cracked off of his mind lately. I can't even count. I can't even tell you how many double taps he's had in the past few matches.
Man, you know those that old toy, the like paddle ball on a string?
Yep.
Dude, that's exactly what he's doing with the ball. It is always coming back to his car exactly where he needs it, putting it in net.
Donkers with a good
sick fake, yeah. Always love seeing a fake. Almost a beat from Cade there, putting it in net, and that's just going to be awkward for Roby's to save. Stocks picking up the 5th goal for Aquinas here.
Goldzone had a good redirect of a pass, went just a little wide, but Stocks was luckily there to just shoot it right the middle of the net. The defender whiffed. Aquinas is up 5-0, and they're easily going to take game 1.
Yeah, real high IQ turn there for Stocks, knowing he wouldn't have the most power on that shot, but Roby's completely off position, ball right behind him. And Stocks picking up the 6. Come on, guys, they're already dead. Let's get the timer counting down. You guys have a 2nd game to play after this. Do not use up all your energy like this. Still rocking the Dragon 2.
Back on the kickoff, goes towards Missouri's zone, but
zone Roby's.
A good move. Oh, Gold Zone, a good save. 3 seconds left. We'll see what they do here.
They're gonna
stays up. Gold Zone.
Gold Zone to Cade. Cade to Susan. Oh, Susan couldn't quite get it. And that's going to be game 1 to Aquinas. A very, very easy, very one-sided game 1 here as Aquinas put down 15 whole shots. Just incredible. Performance grab. Ooh, turning those off. I don't know what they really do. All right, so yeah, definitely looking at the stats here. Stocks, big-time striker. I said it last time. If I had to pick the 2 strikers, it's Stocks and Gold Zone. Corey setting them up, Cade setting them up, but surprisingly not getting a single assist on any of these goals. They've usually just been, you know, solo plays like Gold Zone's double tap. Who else had the solo play there? Cade, the 1v1. Stocks in the corner. And we're just going to be waiting on Broken Hawk here from Central Missouri to queue on up. And looking over at their stats, they only had 4 saves on the 15 shots that AQ put in. So 6 of those shots off target. Not necessarily the best thing to do. We got Powder rushing in and out of the booth, trying to get everything readied up, spectating and all. Still got the same lineup from everybody. Central Missouri still running kind of fast Donkers, Roby, Young Susan, and we still, of course, got our 3 starters here. And it's going to be a speedy game 1 as Young Susan comes bolting into the corner there, sending everybody out of net. No, Stocks creeping on out. Hello.
Stocks hiding in the goal, is able to clear it out. Shot might have been a little bit wide, but either way, Donkers is there. Now just a little soft pass out mid. Gold Zone just going to reverse flick.
Back to Stocks. Stocks looking to pass it to Cade, but Cade, he rotated back out. Could have stayed upfield. Good 3-man passing play. Would have been the first goal for AQ.
Now Cade over to Stocks. Stocks looking for a double tap off the side wall.
Yeah, Missouri, they're going to be learning real quick here if they do not clean up the backboard anywhere, even if it's above the backboard or if it's to the left or the right. AQ more than likely they're going to be double tapping it in there just like Stocks showed you.
Now, it wasn't a goal within 15 seconds, but 35 seconds into game 2, and Aquinas gets their first goal.
I'm waiting for the day that Aquinas gets an immediate 1-second kickoff goal, like someone on the other team just forgets to go, and You know, I think if it's fast enough, it could even be like a 0-second one, maybe if they like team pinch it in. But I want to see the fastest goal AQ can get, and the quickest within the time.
Young Susan with a good challenge. Gold zone. Just puts it up there. Tries to fake him out. Cade will circle around to Susan off the wall. Stocks racing in. Puts it off the corner. He's going to take it himself. Going to look for... Oh, and he bumps Donkers out of the way. May not have even needed it. He may have jumped right over it.
Yeah, if I had to guess what Stocks was doing here, he was definitely looking to pop the ball up again. But, I mean, the ball just went to the right of both of those guys. An unnecessary play, but, I mean, we'll call it an aerial bump. We'll say that's what did it.
Now on the kickoff, Stocks will take it off the ceiling. Gold zone. Going to keep it in.
Gold zone looking for a little bit of a pre-flip, but runs it into a 50 with Susan here.
Stocks a little pass over to Cade. Can't get it by Donkers. Now Donkers is going to carry it, but Gold zone with a good challenge. Now got to beat Roe Beast. It's going to go up towards the goal. Gold zone going to take the shot. Goes right by Susan and into the goal.
Young Susan a little bit too hesitant there, not understanding that they are leaving a perfect ball-sized gap between them and the net. And Gold Zone just completely sniping that out, playing it like it's a game of I Spy. Where's Waldo? Find the hole in the net, put the ball there. Easy.
Off into the corner. Cade beat Donkers there, but now Susan. Stocks with a pass over towards Gold Zone. Gold Zone going to take a shot.
Not quite in yet, and Cade, he's going to be looking for a powerful bang here. Looking for a second touch, a third touch. Ooh, and just swept away by Roe Beast. And Donkers popping it right over Stocks.
Gold Zone couldn't get it past Susan. Now Susan is going to go right over it. Gold Zone backs up into the boost.
Susan definitely looking real panicked here. Looking for a team pinch. Pinches it I was going to say a little bit left. That was pretty left. They did not want that there.
Now Cade just kind of kills it. Now Susan will clear it out.
I mean, killing the ball there from a pass, when your opportunity to shoot it or drop it midfield, if you know you've got a teammate coming up behind you, I would prefer dropping it midfield for a teammate to come up and bang the ball rather than myself taking a shot.
Stocks will kind of just circle around it. Gold Zone.
Not too much boost in Stocks. He's just kind of like, he's kind of waltzing on out of there, leaving Gold Zone's touch to be almost pointless at that point.
That was almost a really good passing play from Central Missouri, but it was stopped, and Susan with the last second stop. Stocks is going to get demoed, the ball fly down. Cade. Susan gets a touch on it. May have gotten another, but Stocks is there. Now Roe Beast up. Gold Zone up as well. There's Donkers take a shot. Cade's easily there for the stop. Now Susan misses it, and who's going to get the credit? Cade will get the credit on the goal. He got a touch in there somewhere.
So I think it was just Cade the whole
way.
Never.
Oh, yeah. I had my players mixed up. I thought that Gold Zone was Cade.
And if you saw that a little bit of a blue trail coming off Susan, maybe a own goal. Well, it was in anyways. Susan getting that trail, I'm suspecting could have had the save there. And I was going to say, the whole time Aquinas on defense there, they're using... Oh, my.
Oh, Stocks with a pass to Gold Zone, and it's in the net after that almost own goal by Central Missouri.
Yeah, Donkers, you do not want to be back passing when you're already in your own, like 1/16, literally on your goal line. And I know you're trying to clear it off your backboard, but, man, that is just a pass right out to AQ. Slow down, take control of the ball.
Now Stocks, he's going to go for a flip reset, gets it. Flying up a little bit, Cade. Try to take a shot off of it. Now Bro Beast gets beat by Gold Zone.
It's going to pop up dangerous for Cade, or for Stocks there. Unable to sink it on in. And off the corner, it's going to be Gold Zone looking for the read right off the post. And now
but Stocks.
The garbage man cleaning on up. Can they get one more goal here? Get a little bit more momentum than they had game one. Young Susan creeping up on that corner for some odd reason. Little wall spider could not get the save.
We're at 6-0 Aquinas. We'll see if they keep the pressure on, like Benzing said, to get some more momentum. Cade off the side wall, goes out towards mid. Nobody's there for Aquinas, so Young Susan will head to the other side. Challenge. Aquinas will win it. Now Cade shot a little bit wide. Roby's with a good touch. Good bump on Roby's by Cade. Stocks will go up for it, get a touch, pass out.
Young Susan actually getting a really good shot there, just a little bit high. The first powerful offense I've seen from Missouri this whole time, but not able to make anything of it. Donkers playing that one out. Gold zone, tough angle. Cade, tough angle as well. And it's just going to be a whole bunch of slow play in front of the box here as they're looking to fake people out. Wish we were on a different car cam there.
The gold zone. Nobody's there for Aquinas. 20 seconds left. It won't matter. We'll just see if they can add any more to the score. Stocks with a shot off the corner. It's just going to race back now. Gold zone just going to try to keep it away from Central Missouri. Now, Donkers. He got a flip reset
okay,
on that.
He's showing off, almost putting it in. That would have given Missouri a little bit of hope going into Game 3. Definitely would not have been enough for Game 2 here. Incredible game. Another 6-0 game. Missouri not able to answer anything from Aquinas' side here. Less shots here. Only 11, 6 goals still. That just means their shooting accuracy is increasing as time goes on. It is definitely becoming a more and more accurate series here. And I guess I really shouldn't be surprised that Donkers was able to land that flipper set. I had not noticed he's rocking the Season 9 GC title. This man's been GC for 4, possibly 5 seasons, or coming up on 5 seasons now. You just got to see a lot more work put in from his teammates here. You got to see a lot more work from Susan and Roby. So you can't expect a hard carry from just one GC on a team like this.
Young Susan with a good challenge. It's just a little bit wide. Cade couldn't get a touch though, and a Donkers tries to race in. Nothing happens.
Susan could have turned on that a little bit quicker. Instead, Cade's going to be playing it to the corner, getting the read somehow on that. Now Donkers playing it right out to Stocks.
Stocks couldn't win the challenge there. Gold zone. Send it up for Cade. He'll take it off the wall. Donkers can't get there in time. Now gold zone. Roby's easy stop. Stocks trying to hesitate. Roby's misses, but Cade.
Donkers probably reading the miss from his teammate there after playing with him in these 2 games in the series, knowing that he's going to have to jump out of the net there uncomfortably and get the save himself.
It's just going to float up now. Cade with a good shot off the wall, but Donkers with an amazing save.
Yeah, Donkers really stepping up here for Missouri. He knows the tournament life is on the line here. It's match point for AQ. They got to turn something around, but AQ knows that as well. They're going to be playing so aggressive and quick here.
Then towards gold zone. Donkers is there. Now Stocks bumps him out of the way. Will take it. Can't get it over Susan. Susan hit it up the wall. Cade a pass.
Playing it all the way out right. Stocks not there to really receive the pass. Only can take a 50 from Donkers. Donkers playing it right out as gold zone leaped on it.
Cade wins a good challenge. Roby's going to go for a touch. I think Cade expected him to get a touch on it, but gold zone cleans it up.
Threading the needle on absolutely everyone here. Yeah, surprising. A double commit, and then gold zone comes up and commits as well. Like, third man there, so close in the box. Your teammates nowhere even close to recovering, but you have the gumption to go and just score on them like that. Man.
Young Susan out towards the corner. Cade take a challenge. Donkers is going to come up.
That was a great pass to Susan. Susan not really receiving it off the wall. And young Susan just possibly tilting out here.
Not quite sure what happened. I guess we'll find out, but they're going to play it out. Go off the crossbar, bar down a little bit. Donkers going to play.
Now it's young Susan back in here. Not sure if he's changing cards or something. Maybe pulling a chalks. We'll see if he's still in the dominus.
Either way, gold zone picked up a goal on that. Puts Aquinas up 2-0. They get their insurance. They haven't been able to score as much in the past games. Young Susan's still in the dominus.
Yeah, not quite pulling a chalks. If I had to guess, I have had to play against these guys in games before, the AQ guys. And trust me, when I am getting scored on like this, I often hit start and I bring up the menu. I scroll all the way down to leave game just because it's muscle memory. Because, I mean, you don't want to keep getting scored on like gold zone's doing to you here. Assisted by Stocks. Perfect bounce right off the corner. Out of reach from Robeast.
Hitting back on another kickoff. Cade just bounces off the wall. Now Stocks with a good boom. Young Susan just redirects it, and Stocks will clean it up off the post and put Aquinas up 4-0.
Could have left that one for Robies. That was a really, really difficult angle for Susan to do what was going on in their mind there. But I mean, it was an admirable play. It was a good idea, but there was a much, much better option there in Stocks. He's going to be looking for the double tap. Bounces right out the bottom right. That just gives Missouri a little bit more life in them, but they still have not picked up a goal from this.
Right, they have not scored at all this match yet. Now Donkers will play it off his own backboard. Gold Zone going to go up for it, just slams it down and in and puts Aquinas up 5-0. I guess I spoke too soon. They immediately have picked up the goal scoring again.
Yeah, and there you see Donkers looking for the squishy save. Gold Zone reading that from him, knowing he has to shoot it low. Otherwise, Donkers very capable of saving that.
Okay, actually Gold Zone will take it. He's going to send it off the corner a little bit. Donkers with a good touch, but Stocks doesn't actually get a touch on it. Now Donkers. Cade will get it out of the way. He'll take it up off the wall. Pass out. Cade's going to be there. Now Robeast.
Donkers, a good pass too, but Cade just way, way, way too fast for that. Completely cutting off the lane there.
Donkers will play. It gets bumped.
A good bump there, really throwing him off his pace. But Donkers looking for the first goal. Stocks slaps that ball away. Almost had to watch my mouth there.
Stocks, but he gets challenged. But Cade, though, is actually there. He's going to send it back to the other side. Stocks going after it. Beats Robeast.
And now they're just looking like my cat playing with the twist tie. They're just batting this ball around. No one really being able to put it in net quite yet. Hoping I was going to hold my tongue too soon. Hoping Stocks was going to put in a shot there. But no, it's still just going to be a lot of back and forth here from orange to blue.
Seems like any time Central Missouri can get it out and past one person, and as I say that, Gold Zone will score again to put the Saints up 6-0. But like I was saying, anytime it seems like they get it past one Aquinas player, there's another one right back there to just send it all the way back to the offensive zone.
Yeah, they're perfectly rotating within this game, and when they are on the defense, they have had times where Missouri has had really good pressure on offense. Though they haven't scored, they were able to deplete almost all of Aquinas' boost. Oh, they needed to deplete it there because Cade, he's just going to be rolling in real quick, sniping top shelf. Excellent pass from Stocks. 7-0, highest scoring game we have had here, and more than likely game 3 to AQ here.
Robeast will send it. Now Cade back to the other side. Go for another touch himself. Go for another touch possibly. Donkers will take it off the wall.
Yeah, they're definitely going to be looking for one more for the road. Stocks almost getting a flip off that too. Gold Zone, he's going to play it off the corner here. Stocks wanting to drop it down, unable to do so.
Cade will take an insane angle, but Donkers is going to be there. Now Stocks is going to go up after it off the wall.
Yeah, Missouri knows this game is over, but they really just do not want to give up any more goals here. Being 7 down is enough already. They just want this game to be over. They don't want to watch any more cams.
And
but with that, we're going to have 8 goals here. We're going to watch another replay just taking up their time.
Aquinas is easily going to take the sweep on Central Missouri.
Yeah, and after this game, we are going up against Stockton, who on the NACE website for West 2 Pool, before this game, they were placed as #1 seed, even though they do have 1 loss right now. With Aquinas taking the win here and having another sweep, it could potentially put them up to the 1st seed. If not, we'll come back with that information for the next game. We're going to be having another game starting right at 9 o'clock. We're just going to keep the stream. We're probably just going to keep it live.
Yep, we'll keep the stream live. We'll play some music, and we will switch back over when we start the next match.
All right, we'll see you then.
Everything is new to me. Sleepless in a distant dream, slowing up the speed of time. Don't let me crash down tonight. I just wanna feel what I feel, what I feel, when it's just you and me. I'm falling on my knees just to see if I can still bleed. 'Cause with you I'm superhuman. Hope it's not a grand delusion. So keep me in this state of mind. Tell me that it's real life. 'Cause with you I'm superhuman, superhuman. Everything is new in love. It's stronger than the both of us. Together we can spark a flame and freeze the world to numb the pain. I just wanna feel what I feel, what I feel, when it's just you and me. I'm falling on my knees just to see if I can still bleed. 'Cause with you I'm superhuman. Hope it's not a grand delusion. So keep me in this state of mind. Tell me that it's real life. 'Cause with you I'm superhuman, superhuman. Cause with you I'm
Yes, so the people right now, pegboard nerds monster have you locking at the sound. All of the gal I go passing when me boy I go drop them a coming. Murder. Me are the burning fire and natural born killer. When me bust into flame, watch out some might sting. You better turn it, I am make the bad boy bigger. When they come around, we all go on them. Listen to the word and the fire you caught in the middle. And the flames catch higher, put up your gun fingers. Return all of the fire, it's a bad man signal, give a sign. And pull your gun finger trigger. Gun finger trigger. Gun finger trigger. Gun finger trigger. Return all of the fire, it's a bad man signal, give a sign. And pull your gun finger trigger. Pull your gun finger trigger. Pull your gun finger trigger. It's a bad man signal, give a sign. are the burning fire and natural born killer. When me bust into flame, watch out, some might sting ya. But I turn it, I am make the bad boy bigger. When they come around, we all go on them. Listen to the word and they buy your cuts in the middle. When the flames catch higher, put up your gun fingers. Return all of the fire, it's a bad man signal, give a sign. And pull your gun finger trigger. Gun finger trigger. Gun finger trigger. Gun finger trigger. Return all of the fire, it's a bad man signal, give a sign. And pull your gun finger trigger. And pull your gun finger trigger. Pull your gun finger trigger. It's a bad man signal, give a sign. Pull your gun finger trigger.
I can feel the pistol forming in my chest. I'm about to say some things that I regret. I talk myself in circles all night long and sleep through the morning. Is it my fault? Is it my fault? Is it my fault? I can't keep these thoughts at rest. Is it my fault if I can't calm myself down? They won't let me take a breath. Is it my fault? Is it my fault? Is it my fault? Is it my fault? I can't keep these thoughts at rest. Is it my fault if I can't calm myself down? They won't let me take a breath. Keep counting change to buy myself some time to sort through my neoplastic mind. If I run away and change my name, then maybe I'll find a new perspective in time. Is it my fault? Is it my fault? Is it my fault? I can't keep these thoughts at rest. Is it my fault if I can't calm myself down? running away from the past I left behind. I'm looking for answers, but I'm blinded by the light. I'm lost in the music, can I stay here for the night? I promise I'll be gone in the morning, out of sight and out of mind.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Game 2 of our doubleheader here tonight. Now we have Aquinas going up against Culver Stockton, who, as Benzing mentioned earlier, I believe is currently #1 in the West 2 region. This will be a very interesting match. Aquinas is currently undefeated, has not dropped a game yet, but they are technically #1 as they've played more matches and therefore have more points from wins. As we see, Gold Zone. He's gonna flick it up. Balake. Get it out of the way. Has a miss though. Now works. Gold Zone will go up for it. A little soft tap down off the post. Stocks coming in. Can't quite get it. Now Balake. Off Cade. Over towards Stocks. That's a little wide.
Right off the crossbar. Very much so like him there.
Now Gold Zone is just gonna wait for it. Little tap, but works. Is there. Now Cade off the wall over towards Stocks. Another block.
Right off the corners. Anyone going to be there to respond to it? And like Powder was saying, these guys #1 seed. This is definitely going to be the most intense, best NACE game we have seen all night. I mean, very ambitious of Works 2G to be going up for that, not really coming out with anything.
It's going to go up, and it's a little dangerous as Works comes down for it.
Stocks, or I think it was Gold Zone, or Stocks, just getting the save right there. Now Cade playing into the corner here.
Schwizzy will carry it, but Stocks going to be there. Gold Zone gets a demo on Balake. Gold Zone going to sit, wait for it. Tough angle, can't quite get it.
Cade not able to clean up on that either. It's going to be passed back. Stocks turning on this no boost, not really able to do anything. Good to stay upfield, try to be relevant. Cade, right off the crossbar.
Not too bad of a redirect, he just couldn't find it. Unfortunately, Gold Zone gets demoed by Balake. Now Works just going to take it up. Cade's going to go up back. Schwizzy going up for it. Good challenge by Cade. Gold Zone going to race around, grab boost. Balake off the wall. Stocks coming in. Off the ground, Schwizzy.
He needs to get a save. Balake bailing him out just in time, and it's going to almost creep in right off the crossbar from Gold Zone.
Now it's going to go off the wall back towards the goal. They bump into each other. Nothing came of it, though. Now Cade just going to keep it. Balake will clear it out. Cade gets bumped. Gold Zone. But Balake takes it. Now Stocks.
He's going to be driving it right down the center field, but straight into Schwizzy's hands. Schwizzy, he's going to be trying to make a team play with Works. Shut down.
Stocks. Get it over one, but Schwizzy will be there. Cade block it with a good tap to keep it going.
3 minutes in the game already, and then we finally get the first goal. It's coming in from Stockton. Balake sniping the right post here. Gold Zone just caught out a little bit. Going out for boost maybe. Didn't really understand that there was going to be such a big threat there from Balake.
On the kickoff, Culver Stockton goes up first. Gold Zone gonna take it up. Balake wins a challenge. Gold Zone does.
Hopefully someone's there. It's just going to be Cade playing it on back. Stocks turning on that. Looking for a flick. Gets
Good
it high. Someone needs
flick.
to follow
Gold
up.
Zone.
Gold Zone not getting it.
Okay, it's going to be a little bit high, but Stocks coming in. Can't get it. Now it's going to go over. Balake gets a good touch on it. Cade going to race after it. Clear out towards the other side. Gold Zone turning back around.
Gold Zone realizing he's beat by Works 2G. Works 2G just staying upfield, staying very relevant throughout this whole game here.
Cade with a little bit of a clear. Schwizzy coming after it. He's going to send it back. Now Stocks turning around. Going to take it up off the wall. Works 2G going up. Balake gets a touch.
Dangerous to go up there. Cade was not able to get back in time. Had they lost to 50, would have spelled bad news Bears for sure. Now Stocks rolling it off the back wall, looking for a back pass here. Balake shutting them down.
Tough angle. Now Stocks cleans it up.
Stocks, you madman.
Stocks cleans it up. Cade slightly wide, gets a demo, comes in, puts it in the net, and we are tied at 1.
Right over Balake too, just grazing the top of his car. I mean, had that been like real soccer, that would have been a straight up buzz cut. Would have shaved off all of his head here. A lucky pinch out, just blocked though.
Balake with a good send down, but Cade will get it out of the way. Balake can't get a good touch. Now Gold Zone's going to clear it out. Culver Stockton's racing back. Now Gold Zone with a shot. It's a little bit wide, but it's killed in front. Balake sends it up.
Dangerous ball. Schwizzy, he's going to be playing it to their right. And it's going to be a tight angle. Works playing it on out. Cade has plenty of time here, can control the ball.
Good boom.
Instead, just booms it. Balake.
Nobody back yet. It's in.
Cade nails that shot all the way.
I don't know what Culver Stockton was thinking on rotation. Nobody was cutting in. Maybe they were low on boost. Balake probably had the best chance at it. But either way, Aquinas goes up 2-1 with 37 seconds left.
That's going to be a bad-looking kickoff there. Oh, thankfully not sneaking in. Cade taking his time with an air dribble here, looking dangerous.
Takes the challenge. Stocks, a little bit of a pinch. Works is going to kick it up for Gold Zone. Gold Zone's going to take a shot. Works kicks it out.
Oh, trying to look for the demo in the net. Would have opened up the goal, or a stronger shot would have secured it.
15 seconds left. Aquinas up by 1. They want their insurance. Culver Stockton looking to tie it. Gold Zone with a good push down. Cade going to get it out. Good clear. Schwizzy.
Going to need a lot of power on that to keep it in AQ's
5
half.
seconds. Balake going up. Good challenge. 1 second. They're going to have to do it in the air, and it will be killed, and Aquinas will take game 1 2-1.
Yes, sir. No gentleman's game here. They're going to try to kill it as fast as they can. Don't keep it up.
Benzing will head over to switch everything over, and we'll look at this. Aquinas had a ton of shots that match, or game. A lot more than I thought. 13. Only one of them, well, I guess there were only 2 goals. One of the goals assisted by Cade. Only 1 shot from Culver Stockton by Balake, and that was the goal that put them up. They did have quite a bit of saves on those on Aquinas' shots as well, but Aquinas stuck through it, got their goal, got the go-ahead goal, and they take game 1, and we will head into game 2. Aquinas definitely wants to keep that pressure up, keep the momentum up from game 2, or coming from game 1. Going up and winning so late. Now Stocks is going to go up. Going to get it over Schwizzy into the corner. Cade coming after it. Good touch. Works. Going to kick it out a little bit. Now Gold Zone. But Balake is there to clear it out. Works. Going to get a little bit of a redirect.
Yeah, everything that Aquinas did in game 1, they definitely want to repeat it here in game 2. They can potentially change up a little bit more stuff to have an even stronger lead. Maybe not leave it into the last minute to kind of secure the game win there. I mean, even at the very end, they just had to kill it to walk away with the win here. And definitely, if they're able to play it out, and if they're able to get a sweep here over Stockton, it's going to be absolutely huge in the NACE standings. So maybe look for a little bit more demos. Don't double commit like that. Start up some passes.
Gold Zone. Schwizzy's there, though. He sends it high into the corner. Goes after his own touch. Now Cade back up there. Works 2G. Kills it down. Nobody was there for Aquinas. Balake Not sure if he got a touch on that.
Looked like a whole bunch of... So he could have got the touch. I mean, that could have explained why everyone in this lobby missed. I mean, these are all very high players here. I mean, you should not be expecting these whiffs unless they're actually designed to be fakes.
Cade with a good keep. Stocks just goes around it. Cade's going to put it a little bit wide. He's going to go after it himself.
Looking
back
for
pass it to Gold Zone.
And that's going to be too far off the wall for Cade to turn on it. Stocks unable to get there. That's going to be goal 1 from Stockton. They did it before, and they did it again. AQ, now they have a little bit of a hole. They're going to have to crawl out of here. Cade definitely needed to turn quicker on that one.
Head back on the kickoff, see how Aquinas responds. Kickoff's going to
very
down.
favorable one for Aquinas. Balake just playing that one out. Leaving it perfectly set up for Cade to loft it high.
Balake clears it out towards the side. Gold Zone with a good pass out, but Balake's there again. Gold Zone again off the court. It's up!
Schwizzy unable to play that one out, leaving Gold Zone to smack it right into the net there. AQ doing great, wasting all of Stockton's boost here, making them completely sweat so hard in the front post. Could not position themselves at all with the unrelenting power and shots from AQ here.
Aquinas responded exactly how they needed to and immediately tied this back up. Gonna go over towards Balake, who's gonna send it up off the wall. Gold Zone. Schwizzy's able to keep it in now. Just bumping each other, almost got into a Rule 1 situation, but Cade's gonna be there, soft tap back out.
You know, as much respect that I have for this game, I would not want to see Rule 1 in this game. Maybe against other opponents, but definitely not against Stockton, not against Boise. This is way too serious for them to be messing around with that kind of stuff. Right now, Rule 1 should be score. That's going to be a little bit of a soft shot coming in from Gold Zone there.
Stock's going to wait for it. Schwizzy with a good touch, keeps it in, keeps the pressure on. Cade going to take it up off the wall. Pass out towards Gold Zone, flipping for it. Gets it by the defenders.
Beating one. What is he going to be able to do to go for a pass? I saw someone looking for a little bit of a bump in the net. Schwizzy jumping up just high. Stocks! Knocking it in. Yes, sirree. Just that perfect passing play. That soft power denied Schwizzy from being able to get a hard clear. Like, that was almost calculated in the fact that the soft shot equaled a soft save, which equaled a soft pass for Aquinas' second goal. I hope that makes sense.
Balake up towards Stocks. Stocks gonna send it down a little bit. Works, whiffs, and that's just gonna roll into the net. Stocks gives Aquinas the insurance they need.
And I had said it earlier, you do not expect the miss unless it's a fake, and you are not faking out anyone there, Works. That is just a whiff. And that's just going to be, as Colin said, insurance. We will take it every single game we can. Game 2, they should be feeling a lot more comfortable, a lot more confident here after they've seen Stockton make such a simple mistake.
Works 2G was in front of that, or behind it. Balake gonna go up. Cade challenged him over towards Stocks. Gets it by Schwizzy. Works 2G is gonna challenge him.
It's just gonna be a whole bunch of bumps on the sidewall here, a whole bunch of boost wastage. They're not gonna be able to stay on offense too long here, Schwizzy.
Stocks the only one in net.
What he can. Almost puts it under him. And now Works. He's gonna have to turn on this. Unable to do so.
Gold Zone gonna take it. Schwizzy bumps off of him. Balake doesn't get a touch. It's gonna go over. Stocks coming up after it.
Stocks needed to be pushed up a little bit closer for that miss on the backboard. Could have been the 4th goal.
Gold Zone gonna pass it out back a little bit. Another double commit by Aquinas, luckily.
Too far off the back wall right there a few seconds ago for Stockton to get any saves. Now Stockton almost getting into panic mode here. They're seeing the 1-minute timer left. They know they're 2 goals down. They're going to be putting the heat on real hard. So is AQ.
Wasn't the greatest back pass there. Now it's going to go all the way back. Gold Zone. Going to boom it out over towards Stocks. Gets the touch by Schwizzy. Up off the crossbar and in.
Just completely smushes it between the crossbar and between Schwizzy there. Way too fast, almost gets the save, pinches it up and down and in. 3 goals up, definitely looking like game 2 going to AQ here. setting them up for a sweep. It would be their 6th one in a row. And in Boise, they had lost a few games to Stockton here. And so game differential definitely going to be into play here. AQ, if they come out with a sweep, easily #1 seed.
Stocks will put it just a little bit wide. Cade's just going to keep it up. Balake is going to go up after. He doesn't get a greatest touch, and he can't go back after it, so Stocks is going to send it back off the wall. Now Schwizzy, Stocks, challenge. It's up. Cade racing, but with 5 seconds.
That's it. That's game 2 to AQ. They're going to be looking for one more for the road. No one's going to be really there. It's going to be a kind of awkward play. Schwizzy, last hope here, just drops it. Someone keeps it up, but just as easily as they keep it up, it is killed.
And Aquinas takes game 2 against Culver Stockton. Look at the shots again. Another 12 shots from Aquinas. They're putting up the shots this game. They're not finding it as much as they normally do in previous matches, but it's still working out. As Culver Stockton, they did have 4 shots this game, but again, just 1 goal allowed. Culver Stockton with 5 saves on that. Stocks with a hat trick. And Aquinas looking for a clean sweep against Culver Stockton, the #1 seed in the West 2 region right now. And as Benzing stated, right now they're 5-0 in NACE. All of them sweeps. One of them was a forfeit technically, but that goes down as a 3-0 sweep. So right now they can get 1 more game off of this team. They will start 6-0 with no games dropped. Waiting for Culver Stockton to ready up. Balake and Schwizzy have not yet, and here we go. Loading back up. Players will get into the match. And we will start game 3. Aquinas looking to keep the pressure up, looking to get the sweep.
Are you feeling winded yet from all that talking?
Absolutely. You got to waste a little bit of time, take some pauses, but here we go. Game 3, Aquinas looking to sweep Culver Stockton, the #1 seed. It's going to go back. It's actually wide. I was afraid that the demo would blast it into the goal, but it didn't. Now Gold Zone going to go up after it. Get a good little touch off into the corner.
Aquinas, they are a very momentum-based team. Coming in here, it's very likely that they are going to be picking up the sweep. I mean, be it in fall semester, the first few games that we played, they were AQ was up 2-0, and they did get reverse swept. We do not want to see that curse return here in the spring semester. So AQ going to be fighting with all of their might here. They definitely want to be the ones to start off with the goal. They need to be in that comfortable spot of play. They need to be playing really confidently here.
Schwizzy gets it by 1. Now Gold Zone going to challenge. It's sent back the other way.
And that's a huge pinch. It's going to be really good as it's bounced awkwardly for Balake, and Works just has to throw it away here.
Good challenge by Cades. Up for Gold Zone. Schwizzy's there to challenge. Now Balake is going to go after it. Get it by Stocks. Now Cade racing back. He's going to get a touch into the corner.
Cade getting that good boost steal too.
He's going to go straight down.
He's going to be alone in net. Doesn't get the save, but also the ball was not exactly on target. That's going to be a snipe. Nearly top right. Stocks getting a great save here.
Balake is going to send it back over Stockton, definitely keeping pressure up in this 3rd game. Trying to just take 1 game and possibly look at a reverse sweep. Now Works. Suji is going to get a touch. Bumps Cade out of the way, but Cade sticks with it. Schwizzy, though, will clear it out towards Balake. He'll take a shot towards the net. It was a little bit wide, but Gold Zone kills it.
Yeah, interesting to see both of the other people, Works and Balake, on the wall there. I mean, it could be Missouri feeling the pressure here. They realize that that's the offensive play to do to make that pass, but they're not communicating that one person's already got that position covered. So it could just be that they know they need to step up their offense, but in doing so, they're losing communication on it.
Stocks had a good challenge, but Schwizzy's going to be there over towards Balake. Actually, Gold Zone beats him to it. Now Cade
could have air rolled that one in off the hood of his car. Definitely
would have been a light touch. Stocks up to Gold Zone. Gold Zone can't get a good touch on it. Balake is going to clear it out.
Yeah, but Gold Zone was out of boost there. I mean, you know Gold Zone. He could have double tapped that. Schwizzy, it's a repeat of game 1 and 2. Stockton taking the first goal here. AQ needing to climb back again.
We are at halftime, so they still have 2.5 minutes. Last game, they responded immediately, getting a goal to tie it back up. Game 1 took about a minute or so we'll see how they respond. Gold Zone gets demoed, but Stocks with a good clear down.
Right,
Goes for a double
it.
tap, and he just sends it a little bit wide. Cade just going to circle around it. Pass towards mid, but nobody was there. Now Gold Zone's going to go after it with Works 2G chasing.
Right, if Stocks had got that double tap, I would have swore he was Gold Zone. I mean, Gold Zone's the one who normally hits all of these double taps, and to see Stocks go for that, just, it's not like him.
Gold Zone with a shot. Schwizzy
Oh my!
knocks it in.
I thought that was saved, but no! Oh, just too powerful of a shot here from Gold Zone. Sees that the left is a little bit open. Schwizzy just has to dive for it. Gets a touch on it, sends it top left.
And 30 seconds after the previous goal, Aquinas ties it up, looking for the sweep. Cade gonna sit, wait for it, doesn't get a touch. Now Stocks and Cade actually meet on that.
Oh my.
Little bit of a visual glitch, not sure what happened there.
Something definitely interesting happening there. Works, playing it way too high. Gold Zone not able to get the touch off here. It's going to be Stocks bailing him out here. Game 3, very much a very alive, very intense game so far. Someone needs to get back on net before Works can challenge that, and it's going to leave the backboard open.
It's going to go back off the backboard. Works 2G racing in, but Gold Zone with a good clear out. Balake going to go after it.
Putting it just slightly behind Gold Zone.
Just going to reverse into it, carry it reverse.
Both of these guys just out of position, trying to wait for one of their
It's Schwizzy!
Schwizzy own goaling! No! He's got to feel so bad about that.
That's 2 goals now. That would have been wide. But Schwizzy knocks it in, and he has now owned goal twice.
Incredibly wide. Did not see the threat there. Instead, helps turning it into a 4v2 versus Aquinas. A great redirect from him, nonetheless.
Now he gets a good clear out towards the side off the corner. Stocks racing in with the shot, puts it, just a little bit wide. But if it was any more left, Works was very likely going to catch up to that and push it away. Schwizzy.
It's going to be another fight. A race to the wall, a double commit from AQ. It's going to easily be swept up by Works. No, a soft shot.
Needed a much more powerful shot on that if you wanted to score. Less than a minute left. Aquinas up 2-1. They need their insurance. Works just sails right past it. Gold Zone with a pass out. Balake, soft clear. So Cade hit it into the corner to keep it back in. Balake with another touch.
Yeah, AQ in the comfort zone here. They know if they keep the offensive pressure up, if they keep the ball in the half of Stockton, that is definitely going to start killing the time on these 30 seconds. If Stockton's out of boost, the odds of them getting a big clear and scoring the 1 goal they need, pretty low, but Works trying to make that dream come true for them. Schwizzy playing it down.
15 seconds left. Now Cade gonna go around at Stocks. Good challenge, sends it back, Gold Zone. Circling around it, Cade sends it off the corner. Now Balake, nobody
here, and it's just gonna sneak on in. They should have seen that threat. I saw it before I even called it here. Gold Zone should not have jumped for that ball there.
Stocks just trying to flip into it, and with 4 seconds left, we are tied at 2-2. Culver Stockton is not giving up on this at all. 3 seconds. We'll see if a 0-second goal happens. It will not. We will head to overtime in Game 3.
The first overtime AQ has faced all of NACE here. They want to keep the dream of the sweep alive. Cade not quite getting that. Gold Zone jumping for
it. It's going to be a 2v1. Stocks with a great challenge.
Yeah, Stocks last man bag. Very dangerous. Did not want to see anything bad happen. Cade looking for a pass to Stocks. Nothing equates.
Now Balake is going to send it down. Gold Zone doesn't have any boost. Now he gets it. Doesn't, and the teammates bump each other.
Oh my!
Little bit wide.
No! And that's going to be Game 3 going to Stockton. The sweeps are gone. We are going to Game 4 here.
Aquinas just not sure what's happening at the end of that game. They honestly should have had that, but at the very end of regulation, nobody back in net, and it gets scored. And then overtime, teammate bumps, sets it up. And Culver Stockton will take Game 3 and make it a 2-1. Now Culver Stockton coming in with the shots that game. They had 10, definitely putting the pressure back up. Aquinas held to just 6. And for Aquinas being so momentum-based, you do not want to see Culver Stockton take that game because now they're going to have all the pressure. They have all the momentum coming in off of all those shots, winning in overtime to keep it alive. They're looking for the reverse sweep. Aquinas now just looking to take the match as quickly as possible as we wait to get into Game 4 here. Aquinas needs to clean it up from what happened at the end of Game 3. Like I said, I honestly don't know what was going on, but it just didn't look like themselves. Culver Stockton definitely took advantage. Took Game 3, make it 2-1. Here we go in Game 4. Aquinas does not want to get into a Game 5 situation. They don't want to look at potentially getting reverse swept. So we'll see how Aquinas responds losing in overtime.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested. I would need to look at all the past games, but what I remember from last semester, I don't think Aquinas won a single Game 5 that they went to, and every time they made it to Game 5, I think it had been on a reverse sweep. Maybe in the quarterfinals?
In the semifinals, they took Game 5.
Okay.
But other than that, I honestly can't remember a time where they won. Now, Cade with a little bit of shot. Balake
changing it up here. Game 4, Aquinas starting it off.
They finally get that under 30-second goal that they normally get. Balake just kind of facing away from it, not in a good position to go up and get that. Aquinas goes up early, responding. Back on a kickoff, Gold Zone going to come after us, circle back around, so works. Kind of whiffs, but Schwizzy.
Wasn't quicker than Schwizzy there, and it's going to be Stockton putting on the pressure here. Just wide, though.
Aquinas didn't have anybody in net. It was wide open for Culver Stockton to take. Now Stock's going to go up after it. Look for a little bit of a double tap.
It's going to be a race here from Balake and from Gold Zone. Aquinas, their defense, it looks like it needs some work, maybe a little bit more communication. I don't know if they're just having a little bit of over-ambitious plays. Sure, they're 1 goal up right now. They can't afford to get sloppy on defense. They need to keep it tight.
Right, now Cade, Schwizzy gets a good touch to keep it away from Cade. Gold Zone back towards the net.
Oh,
works
right
to
out of
G.
reach.
Cannot reach it, and Gold Zone gets Aquinas' insurance to get up 2-0.
Schwizzy thought it would be safe to pass it off the wall. Very, very rarely is that a good option when you don't have a teammate behind you. It's just a pass to AQ at that point.
Stock sends it, turns back around, so Cade gonna pass it over towards Gold Zone. Now Stock's coming up after it. Demos Balake, so Cade now looking for it, flicks it over Schwizzy.
Solo play. Oh, I thought he saved it. No, Cade just a little bit of a doink putting it in here. 3 goals up in less than a minute and a half.
I thought that was going to roll away. I did not think that had a chance once I saw Cade get the second touch. I was like,
I thought that was too slow, too soft, and I thought that was going to fall off the back of his car, roll on out, and it was going to be a big disappointment. Thankfully not. 3 goals up now. Lots of insurance here.
Something tells me Aquinas was not happy after losing that Game 3. They've stormed out, and in less than a minute and a half had 3 goals.
Yeah.
Good stop there to keep it away. Schwizzy.
AQ definitely playing in beast mode here.
Sent up by Works 2G. Cade challenges Balake, but it just goes back towards.
Gets the block, but not a great one in stocks. He definitely needs to get a touch on there because Schwizzy, he's going to be passing this one out mid.
Up.
Works right off the crossbar. Could have easily put that top shelf, spelling danger.
Gold Zone going to go up the wall after it gets by Schwizzy. Now Stock's going to put it off the corner, gets it by Works, but Balake with a little bit of a touch pass to Cade. Flips too soon. Can't quite find it, but Gold Zone keeps it in. Schwizzy, not a good touch.
Doesn't want to get a third own goal there.
Just going to carry it to the other side. Works tries to challenge him. Stocks tries to go after it. Now Cade back into the corner. Balake coming up after it.
Can't quite reach it here. Gold Zone, he's going to be looking for a pass off the backboard. His Stocks sinks in a 4th goal. Really securing Game 4 here. incredible play.
I asked at the beginning if how Aquinas would respond, and they definitely put the pressure back in on their side of the field.
Yeah, they want this. They obviously wanted the win in Game 3, but after seeing the results, they dug deep down into themselves and found even more want for a win here, and they're bringing out all of the tricks they can on Game 4 here. And that's going to be a
put in another one
for AQ.
They have found their offense. This is the type of Aquinas offensive power that we see against other teams. And to see them put it up against the #1 team in West.
Right,
it's awesome to see.
It's definitely going to be a match. I just hope Aquinas plays this well when their day against Boise in the West Pool comes. Okay, he's going to be turning quick on that one. Works, not able to really put it past him at all.
Stocks takes a challenge. It's just going to go back down. Works gets a little bit of a touch towards Cade, who just sends it off the crossbar a little bit. Gold Zone racing in. Balake wins the challenge, but it's actually over towards Cade. Cade will clean that up, put it in. Aquinas up 6-0, running away with Game 4.
Yeah, they have just completely shoved Stockton into the ground this game, and they continue to drag him. They will not let go. They are running up the scoreboard here. Even though goal differential doesn't matter, they want to say, hey, yeah, you took a game from us, but look what we can do to you guys. A huge fake from Cade! Oh, can't get it past Schwizzy, though.
That's a dangerous pass out. Balake will put it in, and Culver Stockton will finally find the scoreboard.
Yeah, Balake opening the door for Stockton here. But how many times have you seen a 6-goal lead get blown in less than 2 minutes? It is so hard to even come back 2 goals in 2 minutes. It's going to be a pretty neutral 50 here, but Balake, he's going to be the first one to reach it. It's going to be a big pinch out way past Swizzy's head. He's going to send it back to the corner for Works to clean up on.
Cade'll take a challenge. It goes out. Balake missed it. Schwizzy gets it out a little bit. Stocks takes another challenge, and now Balake is going to send it down. Cade turning around for it.
Man, but AQ definitely cleaned up on their defense there. You saw if Balake had taken the shot, AQ defenders on both sides of the net easily would have reached the middle of the goal. Could have got the save anywhere that it was put on target there.
Turns into pass out towards mid, but Cade's a little bit too close for it. Gets by one, Works. Send it off the corner. Gold Zone looking for a redirect down the field.
50 seconds and a dream to take the #1 spot here in the NACE pool. I'm just going to be so excited when I get to check the website and see where they're standing after this. See how Boise did in their game as well. Schwizzy, he's going to be looking for a power shot. Can't quite get it in time.
Going to be sent for Gold Zone. It's going to pass to the other side. Cade racing up after. Let's see who wins. Cade will win it. Sends it all the way down, 30 seconds, and it's all but Aquinas in Game 4, and they possibly add another!
And there it is with 22 seconds. That is, if we get a Brazil, I'm always going to call it. If you Brazil,
oh my.
That you win, you just get it. They should allow a forfeit after a Brazil.
We'll see if anybody scores to ruin it, but as of right now, we stand at a Brazil with 22 seconds left on the kickoff stock, so send it down. Now Balake up off the corner. Stocks gets a demo, but it's all the way back down. Now Gold Zone gets bumped, so Schwizzy's going to go up for it.
Yeah, Schwizzy wanting to take
10 seconds
more for the road, and it's going to be Works trying to put it in. A fastball, Balake just barely responding in time. Doesn't quite get the save.
1 second. See if the Brazil stand. The Brazil's still alive.
They're keeping it alive. Cade, what's he going to decide to do? He's going to keep it alive. It is a gentleman's game now. Air dribbling it. Someone needs to help him out here.
Still up, goes off the rim. Rim kept up. Gold Zone going to send it down over towards Schwizzy, who's going to jump for it.
Schwizzy
Aerials it. Balake still keeps it up. We're still playing here. Cade going to come down. Works 2G waiting. It's going to go off the backboard.
Oh,
and it'll touch.
Just letting it die there. They have had enough. Not even staying in to say GG's. Perhaps we will see it from Balake's side. Who knows? Either way, incredible game from AQ here, taking the win, staying undefeated, only dropping 1 game here in NACE for their 6th game.
Right, and that should put them at the #1 seed in West 2. We'll have to see tomorrow when the stats get up, or when the standings get updated, but either way, even if Aquinas technically doesn't have number 1, I believe they may be the only ones who have only dropped one single game to any opponent so far. So we'll see how that goes. And so thank you for coming out tonight. Aquinas not only takes down the number 1 seed, they sweep the doubleheader.
Yeah, and thank you guys for staying tuned in for so long if you did. Hopefully the tunes were good enough to keep you guys around. Maybe you did a little bit of household cleaning, a little bit of chores. But you know what? We will see you guys for a game right after spring break. Hope you guys enjoy it. Stay safe out there. Wash your hands and all that good stuff.
We will catch you guys later.